Rule 1. Application. Rule 1 state that the rules apply to all vessels upon the high seas and all waters connected to the high seas and navigable by seagoing vessels. Rule 2. Responsibility. Rule 2 covers the responsibility of the master, owner, and crew to comply with the rules. Rule 3. General definition. Rule 3 includes definition of the vessel, power-driven vessels, seaplanes, sailing vessels, vessel not under command, and vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver. And it gives the general definition used in Coleregs. It is important that the definitions are fully understood so that the correct action. Rule 4. Application. Rule 4 says the section applies in any condition of visibility. Rule 5. Lookout. Rule 5 requires that every vessel shall at all times maintain a proper lookout by sight and hearing as well as by all available means appropriate in the prevailing circumstances and conditions so as to make a full appraisal of the situation and of the risk of collision. Rule 6. Safe speed. Rule 6. Deal with safe speed. It requires that every vessel shall at all times proceed at a safe speed. The rule describes the factors which shall be taken into account in determining safe speed. Several of these refers especially to vessels equipped with radar. The importance of using all available means is further stressed in. Rule 7. Risk of collision. Rule 7. Covering risk of collision, which warns that assumption shall not be made on the basis of scanty information, especially scanty radar information. Rule 8. Action to avoid collision. Rule 8 covers action to be taken to avoid collision. Action taken to avoid collision with another vessel shall be such as result is passing at a safe distance. The effectiveness of the action shall be carefully checked until the other vessel is finally passed and clear. Rule 9. Narrow channels. In Rule 9, a vessel proceeding along course of a narrow channel or fairway is obliged to keep as near to the outer limit of the channel or fairway which lies on her starboard side as is safe and practicable. The same rule obliges a vessel of less than 20 meters in length or sailing vessel not to impede the passage of a vessel which can safely navigate only within a narrow channels or fairway. Rule 10. Traffic separation schemes. Rule 10 states that ship crossing traffic lanes are required to do so as nearly as practicable at right angles to the general direction of traffic flow. This reduces confusion to other ships as to crossing vessel intention and course, and at the same time enable that vessel to cross the lane as quickly as possible. Rule 11. Application. Rule 11 says the section applies to vessel in sight of one another. Rule 12. Sailing vessel. Rule 12. State action to be taken when two sailing vessels are approaching one another. When two sailing vessels are approaching one another with the possibility of colliding with the wind is is on a different side of each of them. The vessel with the wind on the port side must keep out of the way of the other. Rule 13. Overtaking. Rule 13 covers overtaking. The overtaking vessel shall keep out of the way of the vessel being overtaken. Rule 14. Head-on situation. Rule 14 deals with head-on situation when two power-driven vessels are approaching each other on reciprocal or nearly reciprocal courses and there is a risk of collision. Each vessel must change course to starboard and pass on the port side of the other. Rule 15. Crossing situation. Crossing situation are covered by Rule 15. This rule is simple. In a crossing situation with the risk of collision, if you have a vessel on your starboard side, you are the giveaway vessel. In the same situation, if you have a vessel on your port side, you are the stand-on vessel. Rule 16. Action by giveaway vessel. Action to be taken by the giveaway vessel is laid down in Rule 16. This means that every vessel which is directed to keep out of the way of another vessel shall, so far as possible, take early and substantial action to keep well clear. Rule 17. Action by stand on the vessel. Rule 17 deals with the action of the stand on vessel, including the provision that the stand on vessel may take action to avoid collision by her maneuver alone as soon as becomes appropriate to her, that the vessel required to keep out of the way is not taking approaching action. Rule 18. Responsibilities between vessels. Rule 18 deals with responsibilities between vessels and includes requirements for vessels which shall keep out of the way of others. Rule 19. Conduct vessel in restricted visibility. Rule 19 states every vessel shall proceed at a safe speed adapted to prevailing circumstances and restricted visibility. A vessel detecting by radar another vessel shall determine if there is risk of collision and if so take avoiding action. A vessel hearing fog signal of another vessel shall reduce speed to a minimum. Rule 20. Application. Rule 20 states rules concerning light applied from sunset to sunrise. Rule 21. Definition. The masthead light, side lights, turn light, towing light, and all-round light are all defined in Rule 21. A masthead light is white light that is set over the vessel for an stern line and cast an broken arc of light across the horizon. A green light on the starboard side and a red light on the port side, each showing a broken light over and off the horizon, are referred to as side lights. Stern light is white light that is set close to the stern as possible and casts continuous of light across the horizon. A yellow light with the same features and stern light is referred to as towing light. A light shines continuously over and off the horizon referred to as all-round light. A flashlight is one of the flash rapidly. Rule 22. Visibility of light. Rule 22 covers visibility of light, indicating that light shall be visible of minimum range in nautical miles. determined according to the type of vessel. Rule 23. Power-driven vessel underway. Rule 23 covers light to be carried by power-driven vessel underway. The required light for power-driven vessel are red and green side lights visible from distance of least 1 mile away. An all-round white light or both masthead light and stern light. Rule 24. Towing and pushing. Rule 24. Covers light for vessel towing and pushing shall exhibit 2 masthead light in a vertical line, side lights, a stern light. Rule 25. Sailing vessels underway and vessel under oars. Rule 25 covers light requirements for sailing vessel underway and vessel under oars. A sailing vessel underway shall exhibit side light, a stern light. Rule 26. Fishing vessels. Rule 26 cover light requirements for fishing vessels. A vessel engaged in fishing, whether underway or an anchor, shall exhibit only the light and shapes prescribed in this rule. In masthead light above of and higher than the all-round green light. 27. Vessel not under command or restricted in their ability to maneuver. Rule 27 covers light requirements for vessel not under command or restricted their ability to maneuver. It shall exhibit two all-round red light and vertical line where they can best be seen, and 2 balls or similar shapes in vertical line where they can best be seen. Rule 28. Constrained by their draft. Rule 28 covers light requirements for vessel constrained by their draft. Exhibit where they can best be seen their all-round red light in a vertical line or a cylinder. Rule 29. Pilot vessel. Rule 29 covers light requirements for a pilot vessel. A vessel engaged a pilotage duty shall exhibit at or near the masthead 2 all-round lights in a vertical line, the upper being white and the lower red, and when underway in addition side lights and a stern light. Rule 30. Anchored vessel and vessel aground. Rule 30. Cover light requirements for a vessel anchored and aground. A vessel and anchored shall exhibit where it can best be seen in the forepart an all-round white light or 1 ball and at or near the stern, and a lower level that the light in the first part all-round white light to all-round red lights in vertical line where they can best be seen. Rule 31. Seaplanes. Rule 31. Cover light requirements for the seaplanes. A seaplane's aground shall carry an anchor light or light with 2 red lights in a vertical line, at least 3 feet apart, so placed as to be visible all around the horizon. 32. Definition. Whistle, short blast, and extended blast are all defined in Rule 32, and any sound signaling appliance capable of producing the necessary blast and meeting the specification in Annex to be this regulation is referred to as a whistle. A brief blast is defined as a blast lasting less than 1 second. A practical blast is defined as intonation lasting for 6 seconds. Rule 33. Equipment for sound signal. Rule 33 says vessel 12 meters or more in length shall carry a whistle and bell, and vessel 100 meters or more length shall carry addition a gong. Rule 34 maneuvering and warning signals. 34 covers maneuvering and warning signals using whistle or light. So if whistle are fitted on a vessel at distance apart of more than 100 meter, one whistle only shall be used for giving maneuvering and warning signals. Rule 35 sound signals in restricted visibility. Rule 35 covers sound signals to be used in restricted visibility. A vessel towed, or if more than one vessel is towed, that last vessel of the tow of man shall at intervals of the more than 2 minutes sounds for blast in succession, namely 1 prolonged blast followed by 3 short blasts. Rule 36 signal to attract attention. Rule 36 covers signals to be used to attract attention. These signals to be used to attract attention is may direct the beam of her searchlight in the direction of danger in such as way as not to be embarrass any vessel. Rule 37 distress signals. Distress signals are covered by Rule 37. A cannon or other explosive signals fired every minute is one of the numerous types of distress signals. Signals flags N over C and A. Square flag with a ball either above or below it flames on the vessel A. Red rocker or hand flare, orange smoke color. Flare. Continuous sounding of flag signaling apparatus, rockets or shell throwing red stars. Signals contain the spoken word My Day. Signal flags N over C and A. Square flag with a ball either above or below it flame on the vessel, and etc. Rule 38 exception. Rule 38 says ships which comply with the 1960 collision regulation and were built already under construction when 1972 collision regulation entered into force may be exempted from some requirements for light and sound signals for specified periods. That's all, and thank you.